In this video, I just wanted to spend a moment just talking about why we use 2-point harnesses in T-Touch. There are many articles, there's many posts on the internet that will tell you that harnesses encourage dogs to pull. And yes, of course, that is true. After all, if you're out in Alaska and you're running in the Iditarod race, you want your dogs to pull into harness, i.e. sled dogs. But this isn't the case when we're talking about loose lead walking. And if we have a dog attached to the collar, the first thing we need to be thinking about is one, that the collar position of a dog here is not the center of gravity of the dog. It's quite far forward and we're not going to have the dog in good physical balance. We want our dog to be as physically balanced as possible because there's an enormous link between posture and behavior. And if our dog is physically balanced, that will influence the mental and emotional balance. In T-Touch, we like to use 2-point harnesses, or as they're also known, balancing harnesses. So this is the kind of harness that we use, as you can see on my stuffed friend here, that has a connection at the top. And if you look, it has quite a high point of influence just behind the front legs of the dog. And it also has a connection at the front. This can be really useful because if I take a lead, and these are the leads that we like to use, they've got a sliding handle, so again, it can be really useful to help us bring our dog into balance. So if I just clip the dog here and here, and now I can actually help the dog to balance by having those two connection points at the front and the back. If the dog should pull forward, I can just give a gentle signal, bring my hand forward and release, and that will help the dog to be more balanced. Just because a harness has a front ring does not make it a suitable balancing harness. Some harnesses that have a front ring are designed for front leading, and that's a very different method. That's leading the dog from the front, and if the dog should pull, we pull the dog round. Yes, it will help to stop the dog pulling, but not a very nice experience for the dog. The beauty of using a 2-point harness is we can actually help the dog to walk in their own balance. And this way, without using any fear or force, we can stop the dog from pulling on the lead.